Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. Well, I'm dressed like this because I am freezing. I'm freezing. When I got up this morning, it was 10 degrees in the house. That's when I got up. Okay. It is now at 14 degrees, and I've got two oil heaters going, and I'm cold. My hands are cold. Everything. My nose is cold. I barely got dressed this morning. Mhm. And so you'll have to excuse me because I got to stay warm. I may end up putting gloves on later, but I will survive. If nothing else, I will survive. So, my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. And I'd like to welcome you all to my channel from your nice, warm homes where it's nice and warm and you can sit with t shirts on or a light sweater or something like that. There are some of and believe me, in my lifetime, I've dealt with stuff like this before. It doesn't make it any easier. The temperature had gone down to -2 last night, and there was frost out there. Lots of frost. Lots of frost. Once it gets up to about 16 degrees in here, it'll be better. But, I don't deal with the cold very well. So I will be drinking my coffee while it's hot. So, anyway, so if you're just new here, thank you so very much. Normally, I'm not dressed like this. I'm surprised I'm not wearing my winter parka. So I bellyached to Juliet this morning for a while. And it's because I had to get it out of my system. I just had to get it out of my system. And my nose is running because I'm cold. So, but anyway, okay. So, what am I working on? Well, I'm continuing to work here on, no, this. This is Mini Treasure Hunt by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is the mini. And so I didn't put in, I only put like 48 stitches in yesterday. So this is where I'm at. Okay, so I'm in upper left-hand corner. So, yeah, so we'll see what today brings. So, but anyway, okay, so you're all wondering what happened yesterday. In just a minute here, because I'm trying to figure out where the heck I am. Okay, so that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, so I go down here. Once I get where I'm established here, I know where I'm. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. And having my hands underneath this lamp, even though it doesn't give off a lot of heat, it does give off some heat, so it warms my hands. Did I mention it? I don't like cold. I can't stand the cold. So just got to wait until next week. Boy, and they better be here. I'm telling you, they better be here because it's cold. Anyway, what happened yesterday? Okay, so I went and gassed up Susie because I wanted a full tank. before. And like, I didn't put much in there. I think I put like 12 liters in there or something because I just wanted to top it off. So I did that. And then I went and picked up Juliet, and then we took off to Gimli. And so I had filled up Susie full of, stuff to go to the thrift store and to take to the Humane Society and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we took off and we got to Gimli and we found our way. And Juliet had GPS or something like that. So anyway, we got there to the New Horizons Center. And the Horizons hearing was in there. So I eventually got in there. They were practically right on time. And it was only one guy, Kevin. And so he asked me a bunch of questions, and he said, like I was asked, have I been exposed to a lot of noise and all that kind of stuff? Well, yeah, I was. First of all, it was on the farm. We just had a hobby farm, but we went out there and got bales and stuff like that. So some of them, like the old John Deeres, and they were very loud and bang and all that. So so I had that, and then of course I was around the big truck all the time, right? And then it was even worse when I was driving all the time. So I was around it all the time. And then when you park at a truck stop or something and you've got a cattle hauler that, or pigs or whatever it is, and they come and they park right beside you. That's why most people don't park beside them, because there's a lot of kicking and banging and everything else on the cattle trailer. So and then of course we had a reefer, so that's going all the time, right? So for many, many years I've had all this noise going on. And so he tested my ears, and indeed, yes, I have deafness, and I have a specific type of deafness in this ear problem, but I need 2 hearing aids. Now, the hearing aids, I'm just trying to find where I am here, sorry. Now, here in Canada, we have it that if you're over 65, I think, or it could be 60, I don't know, that you qualify, which I will, you can get a $2,000 rebate for your hearing aids. Well, the battery ones would have gone for $2,000, but I didn't want the batteries. I don't want batteries here. I don't want batteries right here, right? Not with everything that's happening with batteries. Can you imagine having one here and here? So anyway, so I wanted the rechargeable. I don't know if they're any better, but yeah. So then, those are $3,600, and no tax, no nothing. So then that, yeah. Okay, so I gotta go one more here. So then that would leave $1,600 outstanding. And I could get the battery ones for $2,000 and then it would be covered, right? But like I said, I don't want to go for the batteries. So then, so I said, well, do they offer a payment plan? And he said, yeah, 6 months. So that would mean almost $290 a month for 6 months. So yeah. So anyway, I told Juliet, I said, I'm not sure. Because the test only took like 10 minutes at the most. And how can they tell if you've got what type of hearing loss you've got? This ear is the worst, my left ear. It's the one that, when I hear things, like it continues to ring afterwards. I continue to have pain after, like there's sound, a certain pitch of sound. And so anyway, it's yeah. Yeah. So I am looking now. I don't know if it is that all hearing aids in Canada are priced the same, and they might be. So I don't know, but he said for me, it's going to need a lot of fine tuning because this ear is muffled. Okay. This ear is hyper sensitive. Jonah. Ooh, I'm up to 15 degrees. Once I get up a little bit more, then it'll be better. But that, mind you, I've got these two heaters going right here, and the thermostat is just right up here. So, yeah, the rest of the house is going to be cold. But, yeah. So, so now I'm not sure. I don't know how it is. I like to, where I have to pay $300 a month for 6 months. That's what's holding me back. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I'd like to, and I might go into Winnipeg to get a second opinion. I mean, it would have been almost better off for us to go into Winnipeg than it was to go all the way over to Gimli. I'll tell you that. Gimli was nice. Nice town. Absolutely. Absolutely. My first time there. It's, they have a lot of stuff in Gimli. But, so I don't know. So I got the information and I will, I'm going to be thinking about it and seeing if they have something. You know, and the thing is, because I have to travel so far that every time it means when I go to get it adjusted, right? Hey, hey, Jonah, leave Ruthie alone. Jonah. Ruthie's in the bedroom. Jonah's outside here. Anyway, so I'm not sure. So at least now it is that there is like the credit now that the government gives for hearing aids is up to $2,000. Before it was only up to $1,500. Now it's up to $2,000. So after we were done there, we found our way over to have Chinese food. So we had that. And very nice place, except that they, when we got there, there wasn't a lot of food out there. It was still buffet time, but it was, you know, the stuff that had been there was already cold. But we were both hungry, and so we had some, and then they started bringing out more hot stuff, fresh stuff. So we had our meal there. And then from there we went to get over to where the thrift store was. And we get over there. They weren't accepting anything. So that meant we had to keep all the stuff in Susie again. So, okay, fine. We went over to Sobeys. I got my stuff there. They didn't have a whole lot, but they had some. And I noticed that they had my cheese. And it is soya, the brand name, soya, Okanagan soy or something like that, whatever the company name is. It's from the Okanagan in BC. I had packages from way before that were like 300 grams. Okay. Then it went down to 250. I picked up and I only bought 2. I bought some there at Sobeys. And I said, oh my gosh, Juliet, like, what the heck is this? And it was 180 grams, down from 250 grams for $1 more. It was $5.89. And I had paid, the last time I had paid for the 250 grams, I paid $4.99 at a different place. So I was not happy. I was not happy. And Juliet said, well, I'll have to make sure that I get it somewhere else. And I said, yeah, but if this is what they're selling it for now, 180 grams, I may pay a little bit less money for it, but it's holy crap. I tell you, I was just floored. Now, I know Sobeys is more expensive, but I didn't go to the co-op. So then, okay, so we left there. We found our way over to the Gimli Humane Society because I had some stuff to drop off there that I was going to donate to them. For one thing, it was way out. And for the other thing, there was nobody around. They had a sign on the door that says, call for an appointment. And they had where the cats were running around outside there in the cage, you know, where they could go in and out of the building, but that they could get fresh air. It's just like, oh my gosh. Really? Really? Okay, fine. So we decided that was it. We were going to leave. Because there was nothing else, you know, to do. So then we took off, and because we were on the west side of number 8 highway, that I thought, and we'll just go straight over and go to number 7 highway. So we did that. And then I said, well, we'll go up to Arburg. In the meantime, I had to go to the bathroom really badly. And I had to wait, and then we got up to Arburg. So that was like an hour's drive. And I'm just holding it and holding it. So anyway, we got up to Arburg, went to the thrift store, and I said, do you guys have a washroom here that I can use? And they said, normally it's not for the public. I said, I know, but I said, I gotta, yeah. She said, that's fine. She said, just go around there and they'll show you where to go. So, because it's usually just staff, right? Oh my God. Well, we dropped off, I think it was like 5 boxes and 1 bag of things. And I explained to them, because I had a lot of my printed patterns that I had collected over the years, you know, like I had working copies and stuff. And like this was from way back, 40 years ago plus. And I've been dragging these around for too long. Too long. So I said, I don't know what you can do with them. Maybe just give them away or do whatever, you know. Maybe there's somebody that is a big cross-stitcher, you know, that will, that's interested to them or whatever. So I told them, I said, I've been collecting it for so long. And I said, I had to downsize. I had to get rid of it. So she said, okay. So I went to the bathroom. I picked up a couple of things there. They didn't have very much there yesterday. But normally we're not there on a Thursday. We're usually there on a Tuesday. So anyway, so then we came home, got the mail, nothing in the mail, dropped Juliet off, came home. I brought everything in. And I was so tired, so exhausted, but you know I do. I do get that way a lot. And then I got my PJs on and crawled into bed, dragged the heater in there and crawled into bed. So it is getting more bearable in here because it's 15 degrees now. But like I said, I don't know how much that is with the heaters being right here, but anyway. So for those of you that are new here, thank you so very much. I did go up one yesterday. Thank you to whomever it was. Please remember on Sunday there is a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Take note of that. Central Daylight Time. And then yeah, but tomorrow I will be in again. And so the challenge for October is Following. Following. Jonah, you look mean. Jonah. He's sitting up there beside the TV and he just looks, he's in the sunshine, actually. So anyway, so then yes, so Following, okay? Printed, counted, whatever you want to do. It can be diamond painting, it can be knitting, it can be crochet, anything you want, quilting, I don't care. And then the November challenge is book it. I had to think about it. Book it. So this is going for my November challenge. Book it because of all the books in there. This is also going for my birthday start, which should have been tomorrow, but I couldn't wait. So I did it as an 1st of October start. And it's full coverage. Okay. So you can do whatever full coverage you want to do. And then because I'm doing this also for Book It November, I'm going to stitch on this for a little bit more than what I would do on my, so my birthday start is the 5th, 15th, and 25th of every month. So once I get past November, if I can make it that long, then before starting December's, I don't know what I'm going to do for December. Oh, I have an idea for December. Yes, that I want to do. It's not very big, but I want to do it. So, and then, yeah. So, you can do whatever it is that you want to do and that, and, see how that works. And, but yeah, so after that, I will only work on this the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th of every month. So any date ending in 5. It's better than Y. Anyway, and then I will see where I get. Okay, so as long as I can put in 2 stitches on the 5th, 15th, and 25th, I've met my obligation. But for now, I'm working on it, and we'll see how long this goes. I don't know how long it's going to go. I may just end up throwing it in a corner and saying, no. I can't do this anymore. This is enough torture. So, anyway, so I will be back tomorrow. Please remember that there is the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need to get in there to be accepted is to give me the name of one of my two living sidekicks. You can see how my Ray Notes is acting. Wait. So, yeah. And then I have a dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. You can kind of see a theme here, right? So I hope that you will all join me on Sunday for the live. Hopefully, I'll be a lot warmer. It's supposed to get warmer. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain on my birthday. But nobody's going to rain on my parade. So, but my ear it's just kind of humming and all that. Not tinnitus. It's just kind of, it's a weird feeling. And he said I have some scarring on my tympanic membrane, which is the eardrum. And he said that my ears are very clean. So he said, it's not dirty ears. I said, I know that. My ears are very clean because I always feel like I've got something leaking out of my ear, right? Like I've been in the shower and I've gotten water in there or something like that. So I would get um, wind and water, sensitivity to my ears. So, yeah. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I know we're going into the city, I believe, on the 30th. So I'm going to see about maybe getting an appointment on the 30th at somewhere else. I just want a second opinion, and also to find out how much hearing aids are there. I don't know. Maybe it's across the board, right? It's like gas prices here in Canada. If one's got them, they all got them at the same price. It's just what's done here, We don't have that Joe Blow down the road is selling their gas for 87 cents and here they're selling it for $1.29. It doesn't work that way. Not here. So anyway, all right, everybody. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah, who's up here on my card table. And Ruthie, I think she's off in the bedroom. I think that's where she went. And that, or maybe here somewhere, because Jonah's kind of looking. I don't know. Yeah. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. I'm going to warm up. I am. I will be warm today. Will be warm today. Even if it's that I'm sitting in my bed with the heaters on. Yeah. So, all right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Doodle-littles, everybody.